Hi guys, this is Christina from Safe Landing, coming to you from my home office in Miami, Florida. Today I just wanted to talk to you about getting the most out of your telehealth therapy sessions, because for the foreseeable future, this is the way that therapy is going to be done. And I've gotten a lot of feedback from clients, and I've experienced it myself. People who are just feeling uncomfortable about being on camera. So let's just go through some things that you can do to make yourself more comfortable. Well, etiquette first. Please make sure that you are dressed appropriately for all of your therapy sessions. Your therapist will always be sure to be dressed professionally and appropriately during your sessions, as if you were present in front of us. So please, do it from a place, do it in a t-shirt if you need to, but pants are not optional. The next thing is, we want for you to be comfortable at home, in a quiet environment, and that may mean being in your bedroom, because for most of you, there's a lot of people in your house, and everybody is home working from home or doing sport from home, or there's little kids running around or the dog is barking. So if that means being in your room, totally fine. I would say that laying down in your bed while you're doing therapy may not be the most effective use of your time, because getting so comfortable that you start to lose focus on the seriousness of the session. So I definitely suggest, if you need to be in your bed, that you sit up, that you put a couple pillows behind you, be comfortable, but not so comfortable that you lose focus on the issues at hand. The next thing is headphones. My goodness. These make an enormous difference when conducting sessions, because the speakers on laptops, the speakers on your computers may not be great quality. Phones definitely have great speakers, but the other side of that is you lose your privacy. So one thing that I can always promise you when you're in session with me is that the room will be empty. I will always have headphones in, so that nobody, if there were anyone staying outside of my door, the only voice they would hear is mine and not yours. So what that does is it keeps the confidentiality. So for groups online, it is 100% a requirement, but just for your own confidentiality within your house, if you don't want your parents to hear what your therapy session is about, definitely grab some headphones. And it also makes it so the quality of communication is better. The last thing that I just want to go through with you guys is your internet connection. If you are having a spotty internet connection day, please feel free to reschedule your session, because it's not fun for anyone to have to be like, what did you say? You're frozen. Hold on, let me call you back. We could just reschedule. And I don't see, when there's technical difficulties, I don't see any issues with that. One last thing that I do want to talk about are virtual backgrounds. These are a fantastic use if you are in a setting where you don't want the other person who's on the other side to see what your house looks like or see what your room looks like. So you can choose a background like this, a library, you can choose to be on the beach. But the second that you start to make it something less appropriate, like a cartoon or a meme, again, the session loses its power. And I mean that in group settings too, because it's very distracting for the facilitator. It can be distracting for your group members. And also, if you're busy switching your backgrounds during your individual session, you're not, again, putting the work in to focus on what's going on with you and in the relationship with the therapist. So these are my tips for getting the most out of your telehealth therapy during your Zoom sessions. I also just want to encourage you to remember that hours tend to be more flexible for telehealth. So if you are working or going to school, just remember your therapist can meet you before school, after school, on your lunch break. That is the beauty of this technology. That is therapy on demand, in your hand, on your laptop, in your room, in the library, wherever you can do therapy, it's there for you. So don't forget to access those resources even if you do have a tight schedule. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.